Hey, what's up, everybody? POA here. Today we're going to do another, because we'll do these because they didn't spike like crazy, right? And they're awesome boxes. We're going to do another battle of Modern Horizons 3. These are a couple Modern Horizons 2 collector packs, which will be the prizes. So I'm going to open it up, explain the rules, probably fast forward, I don't know, a minute if you don't want to hear it. We got 4 participants. Each one's going to get 3 packs out of this box. Everything in those packs belongs to them. We're going to add up the mana value of all of their rares and mythics. Whoever has the highest total and whoever has the lowest total will each win one of those Modern Horizons 2 collector packs. Thought that would be kind of fun. In the event of a tie, that will be determined based off who has single highest casting cost mythic. And if that doesn't do it, single highest casting cost rare. If that doesn't do it, we're rolling dice. All right. So we got Bad Beats Brandon. Love the name. We got Daniel, David, and Eric. All right, we're going to do some 3 rounds, cover the score at the end of each round. Brandon, you are up first. Let's go! Okay, so got some stuff. I'm not going to get too worried about the uncommons right now. We've seen them a million times. So we're going to have Monstrous Vortex, Nesting Grounds Old Border Foil, Primal Prayers for our first. That is a 4. Sawhorn Nemesis, you're at an 8. The Archway of Innovation, still at an 8. Party Thresher, you're at a 10, and Wheel of Potential for a 13 to start you off. I'm just going to put the Archway on top because I do like this new land cycle. Okay, Daniel. Oops. Well, I'm going to skip right to Dragon's Rage Channeler in the Old Bordered. Grim Servant. Okay. Springheart Nantuko, which is starting to get on the move here price-wise. That's a 2. Overclocked Electromancer, so you're at a 5. Roshin, I forgot that they did a portrait of Roshin. That's a 9 so far. Winter Moon, that's an 11. What's this? Kappa Cannoneer. Okay, we got an Old Border Foil Kappa Cannoneer. That is a 17. Okay. David, you're up. All right. Snow Covered Waste in the full art. Strike It Rich. Thief of Existence for a 3. Inversion Behemoth. So you're at a 7. Yeah, another Springheart. So we'll get multiple Springheart Nantukos. Probably get a foil one of those too, would be my guess. But that's pretty sweet. That is a 9. Is that a 9? Yeah, it's a 9. Flare of Denial in the Borderless. Nice. That's a 12. And an Argent Days, I don't know, for a 14. Just double check. 9, 11, 14. I am going to sleeve up that Flare of Denial because that is a bit of a hit. I haven't really pulled a lot of the borderless Flare of Denial, so that's actually extra special. I've pulled plenty of the old bordered ones, but not the borderless one. All right, Eric, you're up. Fel the Profane. Okay. Oops. Galvanic Discharge. Null Elemental Blast in the Old Bordered Foil. Orm's Chant. Cool reprint. That's a 1. Selective Obliteration. Cool commander card. That's a 6 so far. Crabomination. So now you're up to a 12. Primal Prayers. 16. And Nadu in the foil etched for a 19. Okay, first round done, and I'm going to call one thing in, out. We just went the first 4 packs, and we had no mythics. That means we've got a lot of mythics to come. Stop shaking. There we go. So we got Brandon, you're in the low at a 13. Daniel, you're at a 17. David, you're at a 14. And Eric, you're in the high at a 19. So everybody's still relatively close to one another. Brandon, let's get into your next pack. Consuming Corruption, Abiding Grace. Ah, okay. Windswept Heath, our first fetch land of the box. Good to see. Disa, our Commander Mythic. We'll probably get a couple of those for all said and done. That's a 5. Pearl Medallion in the Borderless. That's a 7 so far. Hey, Wooded Foothills in the 2 fetch pack. That time in the Borderless. Still at a 7. And then a Jet Medallion in foil for a 9. That was kind of a cool pack of reprints. That's a really cool pack. I mean, wow. Okay. Oh. So you had a Mythic, and then you had 2 Medallions and 2 fetch lands. It's weird. Okay. Either way. So you're at a 22, Brandon. That was a super low pack. Daniel, you're up. Had to look down. Forgot who was up next. All right, we had Jolted Awake, Unholy Heat, Mythic, finally. Ashleen, that's a 4. We can do better. Conversion Apparatus, you're at a 7. Hey, Shifting Woodland Borderless, nice pull. That's still a 7. Duress down for a 9 in the old bordered MH2 reprint. And, all right, your second one. We got Monumental Henge, that time in the foil Borderless. Another tiny pack. That was a 9. So, Daniel, you're at a 26. Okay. We're doing well in the rares so far. I'd like to see some more mythics. That would be nice. We're doing well in the rares. So, David, your turn. Lion Umbra, Galvanic Discharge. Wrath of the Skies, yet another good rare. That's a 2. Lazotep Quarry, okay. Still at a 2. Dreamtide Whale, you're at a 5. Ragavan, the best monkey in the old border. Cool, that's a 6. Ah! Oh, okay. It's still a special guest foil persist, which is still pretty cool. I saw the special guest and I saw foil and I got excited for a second, but that's still a neat pull. That was a neat Modern Horizons 2 pack. So hold on, let me add that up again. That was an 8 because nobody wants to take the high. So David, you are also at a 22. That Ragavan, that's awesome. That's so cool. Old Border Ragavan, that's so neat. Okay, Eric. I said it before, I'll say it again. In these battles, all it takes is one Eldrazi to really, really tune up where you're at mana value-wise. All right, Sling Gang Lieutenant. It that heralds the end. Ral! All right, so we got ourselves Pack Foil Ral for a 2. Tarmogoyf Nest, you're at a 5. Pearl Ear, you're at an 8. Psychic Frog, there's another. We're doing really well in the rares here. That's a 10 in the old bordered Psychic Frog. And Asperistic Body in foil. I did actually have to go buy one of these because if you know anything, it's actually a card I play with in so many decks. It's silly. I love the Aristic Buddy. And it's like, well, it's old bordered. I pulled a couple old borders out of mine, but I didn't pull old bordered foil. So I was like, well, I guess I gotta go do that. Because I gotta have one of them for my more blingy deck. Not that it's that bling, I should go harder, but nah. Anyway, let's see what are we at here. That was an awesome pack. that was a sweet pack. All right, what are you at there? An 11. Okay. So Eric, you are at a 30 now. And we have a lot, I feel like we have a lot of mythics to go still. So Brandon and David are tied in the low at a 22. Daniel is at a 26, and Eric is in the high at a 30. So everybody is pretty close. So Brandon, you're up. And Vexing Bubble. We have 2 fetch lands in. Witness, Corruption, Disruptor Flute for a 2. Stone Idol Generator for a 7. Abstruse Appropriation. You're up to an 11 all of a sudden. Null Drifter. See, cards like that. So now all of a sudden you're at to an 18. And then an Aether Revolt for a 22. You just doubled your score. You are at a 44. I have no idea if that's good or bad right now. Daniel? All right, come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Victimized in the old border. Jolted awake. Okay, come on. All right, Arena of Glory, because I guess you're going to get all the lands. Aggressive Biomancy, so you're at a 2. Emperor of Bones for a 4. Chthonian Nightmare for a 6. And a Power Balance for an 8. Uh-huh. 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 Daniel, you're at a 34. Okay, so right now you are kind of in the low. David. Finished high is you're at a 22. Finished high is a 44. Finished low is a 34. I think you're in play for anything. I think the next two people are in play for just about anything. Unholy Heat. Snow-covered waste, that time in the old bordered foil. Kalia, that's a 4 to start. I like the new artwork. Filigree Eraser, you are at an 8. Lelia in the portrait, an 11. Ripples of Undeath, so you're at a 13. And a 6 for a 16? Yep. What does that mean? David, you finished at a 38. So you're not in the high or the low, but nonetheless, some nice haul there. All right, Eric. So you're at a 30. Finished low is a 34, which so far in this battle, I won't call that impossible. Finished high is a 44. Let's do this. Unstable Amulet. Yeah, foil Dragon's Rage Channeler. Strict Serenade. Yeah, we're just hitting all the good rares. Omo in foil. That's a 4 so far. Bloodstained Mire. Nice. Toxic D. All right, so you're at a 7. Oh boy, we got one card left. It's a mythic. Textured Tamiyo. Sheesh. And that's how we're going to finish the box, is on a Textured Tamiyo. Let me sieve that thing up. Give me a moment here. Nice pull, Eric. Nice pull. I pulled a lot of Textured Tamiyos. So what'd you have there? You had an 8? Really? You had an 8? Oh, my. Well, Eric, you had a hell of a haul. There's that. Okay, so final scores are in. Brandon, you held on to the high at a 44. Daniel, you went into the low at a 34. And then David and Eric both had a 38. So Daniel, let's do your MH 2-pack. Good luck. Lightning Plains foil etched. Bloodbraid Marauder. Come on, something sweet. Acolyte. Ignoble Hierarch in the sketch. Sudden Edict. Prismatic Ending. Kind of cool in the old bordered foil. Glimmer Baron. All right. Giver of Runes. That is a cool foil etched. Not bad. And it's sticking. There we go. Brea's Apprentice. All right. Not quite where we want to be, but an Ignoble Hierarch and Giver of Runes. And Brandon, let's do yours. I thought it would be a fun comparison between MH2 and MH3 packs in the same video. Brea's Apprentice again. Abundance Harvest. Mythic. Dakin. Okay, yeah, I saw the Mythic and I got excited. Then I saw the Planeswalker thing and I was like, oh, okay. Still, it is a borderless Dakin. Marble Gargoyle. Undead Augur. Counterspell. Foil etched. Chance Encounter. All right, come on. Okay, so we have ourselves an extended art foil Yavimaya Cradle of Growth, which is a cool pull. All right, so that's going to do it for the battle, folks. Thank you for watching. All that good stuff. Hope everybody got some stuff they wanted. We found another textured Tameo. That's super cool. And we found the best monkey. So, appreciate you all. See you tomorrow. Bye.